Hello and welcome to a new video where we have a look at the new sound library Materials, Metals and Ice. But before we go into the details, we'll listen to a short demo track I've written just using this library. Okay, that's been the track I've written. When you want to know how I compose it, just press the button at the right top. But now let's go into the detail. So this is the main interface. And you can see here at the bottom, we've got 4 different materials or layers. Just let's listen to the first one. And there is a little bit modulation going on. So here are some details for volume, panorama, cutoff, and distortion. And here are some microfaders. So when you do this, nothing happens. You've got this small auto fader. So let's deactivate auto. Now I can do this with the mod wheel. And now we can do a crossfade between 2 different sounds. I take this sound. And you can see here I've got the same settings, but now I inverse the range. And now you get a crossfade. And you can do the same with panorama, volume, and so on. So let's go more into the details. Now I want to change the sound. I go to here, and here are more than 150 or 140 sources. So let's try a few. The names are very interesting. This sounds very interesting, so let's go more into the details. Now we've got the control, the main menu. We can change the polyphony, volume, panorama, width, and the pitch. Next is the envelope for softening the sounds or creating pads. And let's do a more plucky sound. At the right, we've got the reverb, delay sense, and transform. We'll have a look at this later. Okay, next is the synth edit. The synth edit isn't there always. Some of the sounds use granular, some of them use wavetable, some sounds don't have synth edit. So we have a look at this one. Here are different voices. The position. beat. Duration. That's different. And length. And next is random position, random duration, and random length. Okay, you can see there are a lot of things you can do here. Wavetable, let's choose the daft voices. They are here. Now I go to the filter. Use more voices, then we can detune them. And I like the format feature. Okay, the next one is the filter. You see, you get the most common filters here, cutoff and resonance. And let's take away this one and this one. Okay, now we've got the distortion and width. We've got 5 different distortion types: tube, hard clip, bit reduction, rate reduction, key follow. Let's do this. Okay, but here I like the first one. And now we've got the envelope and we can add the velocity. And this is very nice because most of the sounds don't react very much to the velocity, just a little bit. So you can fake it with using the filter. Now we've got more effects. We've got 4 different slots or inserts. We've got a compressor, chorus, flanger, phaser, saturation, distortion, frequency shifter, and ring modulator. So you can do this or this, and you've got more parameters in the right side. And the right side, you've got a channel EQ. And I like it. Most of the time, I don't use so many channel EQs, but we just have one filter. And sometimes I want to do a low cut and a high cut. And here I can do some additional filtering. The next one is motion. We've got a LFO, step sequencer, and ARP. So let's add the LFO and change the pitch. And now I can activate the mod wheel and then control the depth. And here I control the format too. The step sequencer, let's turn it on and set it to 4 steps. Now I want to control the filter, set the destination to cut off. And now we can soften the edges. And you can move all the steps or reverse them. Yeah, you got a few presets in here. I guess that can be great inspiration. We get to the arpeggiator. So this is up and down. And we've got up and down, a second. Different trigger options, restart mode, you can change the speed and so on, octave, and I used the arpeggiator a lot for one sound in my composition, so I'll go into the details at the walkthrough. Okay, but that's not all. And now we want to change reverb and delay. I go to the master. These are the Synth effects. And here you can see reverb and delay, the settings. Let's first of all just hear the reverb. Choose the huge hall. And now I want to change the send. So it's very nice that you can change the settings at the effects. So let's go back here and now let's go to the delay. We've got stereo, cross and ping pong. And let's have a look at the last one. The last one is transform, and that are impulse responses. So we didn't use the send. And now we want to change them. Yeah, let's try another one, tunnel explosion. We go back to reverb and delay. And at last we've got here an equalizer at the master effects. We've got the compressor with different types, basic, smooth, tight bass, the saturation with tube and tape, and the optimizer. So there are a lot of options and possibilities here. So what's my conclusion? Materials is a great sound library with outstanding sound sources, and it will be worth when you don't use just the presets but create your own sounds. It will be very fast, and most of the time it's enough using just one material and not all of the 4 materials. I had a lot of fun. The sounds inspired me very much for creating these sounds. How much do you like this library? Just leave a comment, and when you want to know how I created sound with the cello, just click at the video at the right top. See you on the next time. Bye!